we will interview her. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm oning the video recorder now. I'm recording all the interview. I'll interview
Okay,
again.
sir.
What's your name?
Nancy Daraman, sir.
Nancy.
And I'm 44 years old.
What are the children doing? Children quite big. Are they all working?
Are you married or single?
I'm single parent, sir.
Single parent. How
Yes,
many
sir.
children are you having?
I have 3, sir.
3. How old are they?
The eldest, sir, is going 24, then 22, and 20, my youngest.
Oh, all are grown up. They should be working, or at least they should be in still studying. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
They're studying or working?
I think 2 should be working and 1 is studying. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, when you come here, who will look after your children?
My father, sir.
Your father. How old is your father?
74.
I know, but 74. How to look after your children?
No, my children is big already, sir. They can.
So
handle
actually, your
themselves.
children should be looking after your father.
I have my brother also, sir.
Okay, you have your
Yes,
brother. So your brother will be supervising the children lah. Actually, no need to look after lah. Maybe supervise lah. Am I right?
Yes,
Huh?
sir.
Okay What is your educational level?
I'm just high school graduate, sir.
High school graduate. How many years were you in high school?
4 years, sir.
4 years. That means you finish your high school,
Yes, sir. I finished.
You finish. Have you got the permission from your maybe your father, or I am not sure. Have you got the permission from your
Yes, sir.
From who?
Yes, sir.
You got
My father, sir.
your father. So you are sure that you can come once you get the calling visa. Are you
Yes, sir.
mentally
I'm very
prepared? You must ensure me that you are mentally prepared to come here. Don't change your mind. Can you ensure me on that?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can assure you that.
Because you see, once you get the calling visa, you change your mind, then it's very difficult for us. We have to do a lot of cancellation here, cancellation there, and it's very
Yes, sir.
difficult. And also
I'm
we will not be happy with you. So can you please make sure that
Yes,
you
sir.
will come once you get the calling
Yes,
visa?
sir.
Can Okay.
Yes, sir.
Once you identify the employer, it will take about a month for you to be called by the non-stop to come to Manila. The calling visa will
yes,
take
sir.
about a month. Is it okay?
Yes, sir. It's okay.
Okay, but I want you to make sure, 100% sure.
Yes, sir. 100% sure.
Okay, what is your experience?
I'm ex-abroad, sir. I worked before in Hong Kong and Taiwan.
Oh, you work in Hong Kong and Taiwan. Did you finish
Yes,
your
sir.
contract or not?
Pardon, sir?
Did you finish your contract in Hong Kong and
In Hong Kong, sir, I just got 1.5 years because there's an emergency here in the Philippines.
Okay.
But in Taiwan, I finished all my contract for 5 years.
Oh, you work 5 years in Taiwan.
The one
Yes,
family?
sir.
In one family or for how many families in Taiwan?
No, the first 3 years, sir, is I got 2 employer because I take her grandmother, and then after a few months she passed away, so I changed my employer, then I finished my 3 contract.
Oh, that means you work for
yeah.
2 years, look after a grandma. Then when she passed away, you change your employer and work there for 3 years. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Then after 3 years I go home and then go back another employer again for 2 years.
Where?
Yes, sir.
No, after that you went to where?
Taiwan, the same, sir.
Oh, you went to Taiwan again. Then you finish your 2 years.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, that means in Taiwan you work for 7 years.
No, sir. Just 5.
Five.
First
Oh, I
3
see.
years,
3 and 2. I see. Okay.
2010 and 2012.
Oh, I see.
I go home to Philippines. Yes, sir.
Okay, so 2012 you were back in the Philippines. That means 2 years you were jobless in the Philippines. Am I right?
No, sir. I'm not jobless. Yes, I'm working.
You're working in the
I'm
Philippines now.
working.
You're working in the
Yes,
Philippines now.
Yes, sir. I'm working as a sales lady.
You're working as a sales lady.
Yes,
Doing what?
sir.
Doing what?
Uh,
I mean, what were you actually? What are you selling now?
school and office supplies, sir.
Oh, I see. School and office supplies.
Yes,
So
sir.
now that you are looking for a job here, once we give you the calling visa, so you must give a resignation letter. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
No, you see, once you get the calling visa, you have to resign. Do you need to give a notice, 1 month notice or something like that?
If I'm going to resign
Or you are going to resign?
in Malaysia, sir.
No. What I mean is that, you see, it will take about a month to get a calling visa.
For now, because the owner where I work, sir, is my auntie. So
Oh, I
they
see.
know already, sir. They know already that
Ah.
I'm going to Malaysia.
So you can resign anytime lah. Am I right? The moment they call you to Manila, you can resign lah.
Why she
Yes,
Am I-
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why she doesn't want to go
No
Taiwan
problem,
again?
sir.
Okay.
Malaysia.
Okay. Now I look at it. You've been working 5 years in Taiwan. Why is that now you choose Malaysia? Why is that you don't want to go back to Taiwan? Why?
Yes, because I hear also, sir, Malaysia is good. So
I
because
see.
in Taiwan, sir, is I spend too much money.
Too much money.
Yeah,
Why?
too much
Doing what?
money
Buying what?
before I can go to Taiwan.
Oh, I see. That means you need
They
to.
have
Yes,
to
sir.
spend a lot of money
Yes,
to
sir.
go to
I see. Okay.
They have to pay for
Ah.
something.
So when you come to Malaysia, do you think that you can get used to the food here?
Food, yes, sir. I can eat. I can eat. What? I have no problem for my food.
Can you eat spicy food?
Spicy, not so, sir.
Not so, but I'm sure you can get used to it, huh? Because in Malaysia, there'll be a bit more spicy than the Taiwanese food. Is that okay?
Oh,
Willing to
okay,
learn to
sir.
cook?
Can you cook?
Yes, sir. I can cook.
What type of food you can cook?
Does she know how to use a computer?
Of course, sir. Filipino dish, then Chinese dish, because I learned a little in Taiwan.
I see.
I don't know whether
But are you willing to learn to cook maybe a Malay food where there are some spices? It's almost like the Chinese food, but it's a mixture. I can say
Yes,
maybe
sir.
it's a mixture between Portuguese and Chinese or Indian and Chinese, a bit spicy. Main thing, are you willing to learn?
No,
Yes,
she
sir.
doesn't
I'm willing to learn.
You're willing to learn,
Yes,
But do you
sir.
like to cook? Do you like cooking?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you like cooking,
Does she have computer skills or Facebook, whatever?
I just want to find out from you, how good are you in your computer skill?
Since she's in the
Sir,
field.
I'm sorry to tell that in computer skill, I have, I don't really,
Okay.
I don't know.
You don't know.
So she doesn't have Facebook.
You don't know about.
Yeah, on Facebook, I have my Facebook, but I'm not the one who's doing my daughter.
Oh, you have your Facebook, but your daughter is doing it for you.
Yes,
Huh?
yes, sir, my daughter.
Tak apa.
So you
My
won't.
daughter is the phone.
So you won't know how to even manage your Facebook, lah? Am I right?
No, I don't
You
know.
don't. You don't know,
How is she going to communicate with the children when she's letter, phone? So dia pakai phone sendiri, dia has her own phone.
Okay, when you are in Taiwan, what was your experience there? What was your experience there?
In Taiwan, sir, I'm looking after grandmother.
After a grandmother, how old is the grandmother?
Grandmother is old. It's elder. What you can?
Yeah.
Grandmother is like your example. It's your mother like that.
Oh, I see.
It's grandmother. Yes, sir.
So you treat her like your mother because you're looking
Yes,
after
sir.
that grandmother. How old is she?
Yes. It's before I take care of here is it's 72.
72 years old. I see.
Yes,
So you
sir.
take care of her.
So-
Other than that, do you take care of children?
Household work.
No children, sir.
No children.
No children because my boss daughter is big already.
Oh, I see. So you are thinking of this old grandmother, and of course,
Yes, sir.
the household work. Am I right? You have to do a lot of household work. Is that a big house that you are working in, Taiwan?
Yes, sir. I do the household work.
No, is it a big house?
Not really, sir. Just like it's some like
Condo.
condominium.
Oh yeah. They're staying in a condominium. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that means you are capable of doing all the housework, like cleaning, sweeping, and do some hand wash. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
You should be able to do
How many-
independently.
Daily,
Huh?
how many hours they expect to work?
Sir?
From what? How many?
So
what time
you
does he
should be
get up?
able to do it independently. And how many hours were you working in that house? Say around 12 hours, 13 hours.
What's her daily schedule? Bangun pukul berapa?
The one you have to give.
Kak,
Yes, sir.
dia
Because in
cakap,
Taiwan, it's like that. Work depends.
Okay, you start work at what time? In Taiwan, what time do you start work?
I mean now.
I wake up 6 o'clock, sir.
6 a.m. And
Yes,
then
sir.
you finish work?
Yeah, I finish work, sir, around because I cook. We eat dinner is 6 o'clock, and then I finish work. 8 o'clock, I finish work. Then I take her the grandmother like that.
Sleep
The
what
whole night like that.
Whole night? So,
Yes, sir.
what time do you retire? What time do you sleep?
I because if the grandma is sleep, so I'm going to go to the bedroom and sleep, and then just sleep and look after like that.
Oh, I see. That means you sleep and you look after the grandma. That means the grandma wake up, so it will also sometimes disturb you so that you can help her. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Because the grandma is sick. She has a disease. She cannot move by herself. So I take her.
So do you have
grandma
enough of
in
sleep or
Taiwan.
not? Do you have enough of sleep or not when you're in Taiwan?
I have, sir. I have.
Okay.
Because I have. Yes, sir.
So
Takes
that
a
means
nap in the daytime.
that means in the daytime you work, then nighttime you look after the grandma. Probably you sleep around 9:30 or 10 o'clock most of the time. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I just want to find out from you. Do you know how to do massaging?
Massaging, sir.
Yeah.
I do the massaging for the grandma.
Grandmother, where you learn your
Yes,
massaging?
sir. Because
You learn it
do
from
the
somewhere, or that you have your own way of doing it?
just a massage because the grandma cannot move, so I just massage her legs,
I
like
see.
her arms, like that.
She doesn't mind.
I see. So does after massaging, does she feel better? Is she happier?
I teach her she don't do because the ama said
Okay.
she don't want to move.
But
Yes, sir. But still I do the massaging, the exercise, like that.
Oh, you do some massaging and exercising for her,
Yes,
lah.
sir.
That
Yes,
means
sir.
this old lady completely she cannot move. She's invalid,
Yes,
is
sir,
it?
she cannot-
So
yes,
you have to
sir,
take her on the
yes, sir.
wheelchair or anything like
She's
that?
bedridden.
I see.
She likes gardening or not? Is
Ah.
she gardening?
Can I know? Can you tell me something about yourself?
Gardening,
Yes,
yes,
I like to plant herbs. Dia pandai lah. Because some of them
I'm
pandai
Nancy
daripada kampung.
Daraman,
They learn how to take
44
care.
years old.
Okay, that one
And
is
I
okay. That is okay. What I want to know is your hobby, your attitude. That is something I want to know from you. What is your hobby?
my hobby, sir. I can my hobby, sir.
Do you like cooking?
Just yes, sir. I like cooking
Gardening?
and then training the house.
Okay.
She's passionate about
Yes.
it.
What about gardening? Do you like to do gardening? Because you see, in the condo, probably you might not have much space or what. But when you come here, we have got a little bit more space in the small garden outside the house where you can plant some vegetable, herbs. Do you like gardening?
Gardening, sir. I have a little experience in Taiwan because in their backyard, I plant vegetables.
You plant vegetable?
Just a little. Just a little.
She's good lah.
I see. So you plant some vegetable for the family to eat or what?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I see.
Yes, sir.
So you have experience in planting some vegetables, That's very good.
Yes, sir. But I'm willing to learn, sir.
You're willing to learn.
Even if,
I see. But if the experience will be better, is it? Like for instance, cooking, you must be willing to learn. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Any
Yes,
boyfriend
sir.
or not? Any living partner?
Now that you have, I think you're divorced, am I right? Single parent, that means you're divorced.
No, I'm not married, sir. But
I see.
we just live in, and then.
Okay, but now you are separated with the boy, am I right? Or are you
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For so long already.
How long?
It's 12 years.
12 years. So do you have a new partner now?
No, sir.
No. I see.
Why not?
But are you
Why not?
sure or not? I want you to tell me the truth, because when you come here, you start telephoning, this and that, it will give us a lot of problems, see? That is why you have to be honest. That's why I asked you,
Yes,
tell me
sir.
something about yourself. Are you the honest type?
Yes, sir. I'm the honest type.
Honest, hardworking, willing to learn. Do you fall in that category? Are you the honest type?
Frank.
Yes, sir. I'm the honest type.
Okay. And also you must be hardworking, not the lazy type,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Dia ni tak kira sangat
Do you think you'll be homesick or not when you come here?
No, sir.
No,
I'm not,
you shouldn't be already because you work overseas for 6 to 7 years.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You have got a lot of experience. But anyway, if you're homesick, you work, then it will also help you to get rid of your homesickness, make it as an inspiration. Because why? When you get homesick, that means you love those people whom you think of them. Then you must work harder.
How often she communicate with her family, with her daughters?
How is she going to communicate?
Okay, when you come here, you have to also, there are certain standard procedure here.
Yes, sir.
This family, they need your service, okay? They need you to work for them, to be with them. Is it okay that you are working here without off days?
The officer?
It's okay,
Yes, sir.
And okay, the phone. Let's say you come here, we don't mind of you bring a phone, but we don't want you to abuse the phone. We will also
Yes, sir.
want you to communicate with your family.
Only.
So, how often do you want to communicate with your family?
If not always, sir. Not always.
You are very
Like,
wise. You are very wise because you connect them always. You will waste a lot of money. Maybe once a month or twice a month, or when there is a necessity. When the need is there, we will definitely allow you to call them. Because we are all very kind people. Malaysians are very kind people. Don't worry about that.
Yes, sir.
Is that
I know,
okay with
sir.
you? When the need arrives, we'll definitely. But don't abuse the phone. Don't carry the phone like you are just. Phone is more important than food. Food definitely is more important than phone.
She's willing to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know, sir.
Okay, you call once a month to get know them how they're getting on. They know how you're getting on. Or maybe if the need arises, maybe twice a month. You call too often, you'll be spending all your money on the phone calls. Then it will defeat your purpose of working here. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Then she will complete the contract. And
Okay, do you know how long is your contract here? How many years?
I think, sir, 2 2 years.
2 years. Do you think you can complete your contract or not?
Yes, sir.
You can. Okay.
I will complete my 2 years contract.
You will definitely complete your contract. Okay, there is
Yes,
a
sir.
question which it might be difficult for you to answer, but it doesn't matter. You just let me know what is from your heart. If you finish your contract, do you think you want to extend your service? If the employer is good, nice, you find the place comfortable, do you think you can extend your service?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can
Then they willing.
Yes, sir.
you're willing
Yes, sir. I'm willing.
The passport, it will be better if the employer keep your passport for security purpose. We don't want you to lose the passport. Is it okay or not?
It's okay, sir.
It's okay, because you lose the passport, it's going to be very costly. It will cost you about 200 over USD. So
Yes, sir.
we will definitely keep it for you. As and when that we need it, we will definitely give it to you. Maybe you want to renew your contract or anything like that. It's okay,
Okay, sir.
Is there anything you want to ask?
Anything else?
She doesn't have a current boyfriend anymore, right?
No, she don't have. Okay.
So far so good lah. She's willing to. She doesn't mind. Does not bother about sleeping time.
No, she's
okay.
the-
That's why she's very flexible.
Yeah. Is there any question you want to ask me?
For a Muslim family?
I think, sir, no more.
No more. Okay, we have got a good Muslim family because when you were,
The Filipino maid.
I'm sure that you have friends who work in the Middle East. Middle East are all Muslims. So in Malaysia also there are Muslims family here, and they are all very nice family. You see. So is it okay if you work with a Muslim family?
It's okay, sir.
It's okay. You see, a lot of these domestic helper, they go to the Middle East. I think they're quite happy working for Muslim family. So here also we got Muslim family. It's okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
She's not fussy. I think she's
So you don't have any question to ask me,
No more, sir.
No, okay. So I think that's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, too,
Okay.
sir.
one thing I